Is it pecan or pecan? Let me show you. This California girl used to humidity. Don't run out on me. I just dreamt I forgot to cut one of my toenails. I'm Allie, and I've been living solo in my RV since July 2020. I'm celebrating midlife in my own special way. And welcome back to Allie Rambles. It sounds so formal. Hey, how's it going? In this episode, I'm at a pretty little state park, excuse me, a pretty little state park in Texas called Inks Lake. I arrived on Sunday, November 6th to a park that seems to be a rather popular area to go to. There are quite a few campers here right now. I would almost say that the park is at least 50% capacity, and I'm the only out-of-stater. It does feel a little bit odd, but everybody's very friendly, and you know campers, they're usually friendly. So speaking of camp, I checked in, I plugged in. You check in at the headquarters, and then you get your little tag that says, you know, how long you get to stay here. And then I plugged in. I'm always pointing to where the stuff is. My plug is over there, on that side of the RV. So I plugged into my 30 amp and set up. Of course, they've decided to pick up the trash while I make the video. I thought they already picked it up this morning. Okay, so I decided to ride my bike after I set up and get a feel of the park. And I was able to do actually about going through all the different loops, the campground loops and everything. There are so much, there's quite a bit of, wait for the truck. What you get when you record in public. Anyway, so I rode my bike around the park, and there's all these different campground loops. Of course, now there's sirens. Okay. I am parked in an area where it's tents as well as RVs. So there's electric hookup and water. Actually, I take that back. I think there's only RVs here. And then there's other sections up that way that is the same. There's water and electric hookups for RVs, and there's quite a few spots. There's a lot, and there's some right on the lake. They're beautiful. And I came back around, I went that way, and as you go that way, there's cabins. There are tent spots. There are more RV spots, and I could swear, sorry, I should do my research first. Water and electric. Oh, I thought maybe, okay, there are no full hookups. There is a dump station in town, not in town, on your way out. But okay, yeah, got that done. So there's tent, and there's really not a bad spot. I kept looking at every single spot. I'm like, there's not a bad spot. There really are, there's better spots, but there's not bad spots. Meaning there's better spots because they're right on the lake, and they were all reserved. I was like, yeah, so wonder I couldn't get those. So there's also hike in tent spots. So that's really cool. Today, as you can see, these are my hiking clothes. Wait, oh, forget it. I'm gonna go and ride my bike to the trailhead, which is just right by the park headquarters, and I'm gonna go for a hike today. I'm excited about that because yesterday, yesterday it rained all day. I just kind of stayed inside. I made some potatoes. I made a lot of potatoes. I made 2 potatoes, and then I had some this morning again for breakfast. And then it just kept raining. I felt, okay, it's kind of feels like the South here. I don't know if this is considered the South. I'm an hour west of Austin. So Austin, Texas. So I don't think people here consider themselves Southern, but it's humid. It's 100% humidity today. So wonder I'm sticky. My hair keeps sticking in the back of my neck. I'm just sticky. So yesterday I decided I need to take a shower. I don't have My gray tank is almost full, and I don't know why. I forgot to dump on my way in, so my gray tank is almost full, so I can't take a shower, so I use the public showers, which are very clean. And that felt so nice because I used their hot water. So that is the breakdown of what's been going on while I've been staying at Inks Lake. Okay, let's go hiking. Chained up my bike. I think you can ride the bikes on these trails. I just don't feel like it. I feel like going slow today and just hiking it. And I really do want to feel, I want to hear the sound of crunchy feet. And I think I'm on a connector trail. I can't remember what the trail name is here, but I'm going to Pecan. Is it Pecan or Pecan? I think it depends on what part of the country you're from. But Pecan, I'll just cover all my bases. Pecan Flats Trail. So as I rode my bike in, I did check the weather. I should know better. Do you see these clouds? It's like, I don't know, 70 degrees. So my mind didn't think jacket. Those look like rain clouds to me. At least I wouldn't freeze if I got rained on, but it might be a wet hike. I don't know. It's cool because you go through, I guess you would call this a grove of pecan trees. Let me show you. Let me demonstrate. Let me show you. I don't know if you can actually see them. I can see the nuts. They're nuts, right? Because, you know, like peanuts are legumes. But these look like nuts. These are pecan nuts, right? Oh. You heard me. I was going, oh. Pecan pie. One of my favorites. I'm salivating. So I'm paying attention to the outhouse and how bad it smells. It's just not too bad. A deer runs across. I'm like, it's just a deer. This looks like it was ravaged by a burn at some point. This is so crazy for me. So where I'm hiking feels more dry and deserty with the cactus. And there's a place I will hike in Arizona sometimes in Kingman. It's a Surbat, and this is how it feels. This is how Surbat feels, and that's in the desert. It's so pretty up here. But I'm climbing a little bit. Normally it's not a big deal. But I remembered it's 100% humidity today. This California girl used to humidity. So actually I'm getting a headache. It could be the glare. I have to keep my glasses on. I do have to hand it to Texas State Parks. They have been very, very good at marking their trails. Usually they're color coded. Like I'm on the Pecan Flats Trail, and it's a yellow color. And on their map, it shows it as a yellow line. So, and I've seen that now. I've stayed in 3 state parks. There is a really creepy flying bug. What are you? I've stayed in 3 state parks in Texas now, and they've all done the same thing. Okay. I'm leery of bugs. I'm usually not this bad. But ever since being at Brownwood Lake and seeing the big giant black spider, yeah, and then I ran through one. I didn't run through it. I biked through its web right across the trail. Luckily, it was down by my tire level and not my face level, because there was no way I could have stopped. So now, yes, I've heard of the big bugs in Texas, and now I'm just a little bit leery. So I'm a little skittish every time I see a bug. I was talking to a couple in Brownwood Lake, and I freaked out, and he goes, "It's a butterfly." I go, "I know," but I was like, joking to myself. I'm like, I know it is, but everything's freaking me out here. There's the lake. It's very pretty with the fall colors. Then up here you have this desert landscape. It's pretty. I'm almost done. I went faster than I thought. So it was a really pretty trail, and it varied. I mean, you go through the pecan groves, and then you go through these, I believe these are yucca. And then also the cactus. And then you rise a little bit. Some of it's rocky, some of it's just sandy. It's a nice trail. Very nice trail. It's almost lunchtime by the time I get back to my RV, and I don't have any chips. So I'm gonna stop at the concession stand, or a shop. I think they call it a shop here, and buy some overpriced chips and maybe overpriced ice cream too for tonight. Stopped at the store and got myself some root beer and some of my favorite types of chips and some ice cream. This is the 3rd day they've been going. They don't get tired. Can you hear them? I love it though. It's kind of like background music at a mall, but at a campground, and the music's appropriate. Oh yeah. I'm gonna watch some. Oh no, don't run out on me. I'm gonna watch some Hulu that I downloaded on my iPad and enjoy my evening. I guess my Hershey syrup is gone.
Daughter? You trust Lawrence? He has been my friend. Your friend? Yes.
I just dreamt I forgot to cut one of my toenails. And now I'm up at 4. Might as well make coffee. So I am out of here. It is 7:04 in the morning. Oh, it feels good to have light at 7. Because I guess the time changed November 6th, like last few days ago. I'm not used to that because I spent a lot of time in Arizona. I'm an Arizona resident, and we don't change the time back or forward. There's no daylight savings in Arizona. We just kind of live with the sun as it rises and falls. So I made sure that my tanks are full, and I'm charging things up that need to be charged. What else have I done? My tanks are full. Well, I don't want my black and gray water tank full. I have my fresh water tank. And on my way out, I'm going to dump actually the black and gray water, because you want those empty. Because I am going to the Gulf Coast near Galveston, and I'm going to spend the next few weeks down there boondocking. So I will be completely self-sufficient in my RV. I'm not plugged into electric. I've been plugged into electric, it seems like, for weeks now, and it's so strange for me to have that power source so readily accessible. It's so strange. So let's see, what else do I have to do? I have to run into town and get laundry done. My bag is completely full and I'm running out of clean clothes, especially out here in the humidity. It just feels like things aren't drying. Well, if they aren't drying. Yeah, I'm all packed up and I'm gonna unplug the electric and get moving.